gentlemen, now for the official introduction. The fighter fighting out the red corner, weighing in 77.2. He's 28, stands 5'10". He fights out of Gracie Barra, Derby, and hails from Derby, Daniel Lord Ward. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in 76.8. He's 29, stands 6 tall. He fights out of Aspire and hails from Manchester, Isa Carrington. Your referee, Mr. Paul Crossley.
The action keeps coming here at Almighty Fighting Championships 19, a welterweight contest here. Asa Carrington fighting out of the blue corner, representing Aspire in the black The Throne shorts. Taking on Gracie Barra Derby's Daniel Ward, fighting out of the red corner, the black trunks emblazoned with the Gracie Barra logo on the back. Gracie Barra team have had some pretty good performances today with some armbar victories.
Yep. Ace engaging on a clinch straight away.
Obviously not afraid to grapple with the Gracie Barra representative. And again, just by the name Gracie Barra, you would imagine that jiu-jitsu is something that he plays.
Yep. Ace really working hard here to try and bring Daniel to the mat. Dan Ward doing the basics well so far, though. He's using a whizzer. He's fighting Ace's hands really well.
Ace just trying to connect them, though, under the hips.
Hands together now, though. It's always hard to stay on your feet when a guy gets his hands together.
Absolutely, it looks like he's going to try. Nice Daniel, guard recovery.
Yep, full guard now. Let's see the armbar, the threat.
Well, that's it. We saw it looked like Asa was trying to just push that leg down and step over and step into sort of the half guard, but.
And look, in this position, the cage can be your worst enemy, but sometimes it can be a savior for you as well.
Your best friend as well. Although, doing everything, trying to get that head position in a place that makes it really hard for Ward to work from his back, head shoved up into the
showing
cage.
Good posture there to avoid that triangle, fighting the hands back inside.
Great work.
Good head position, I'll take this. It's a good start for Asa, establishing his control early, letting the other guy know he's here to dominate.
And although I point out the last couple of fights with the Gracie Barra guys, in the last fight, the young man didn't win a minute of the round, didn't win a minute of the fight until the submission at the end.
Yep.
So you can't sleep on him.
That's the nature of the beast,
and that's it. It's keeping that focus, keep it composed. And so far, Carrington is doing that. He's controlling position. He's not rushing. He's giving Ward no opportunity to look for a submission. It's all defense.
Ward's doing things well off the bottom here, though. He's constantly hand fighting. He's trying to create an angle with his hips, but Ace is being really good at just squaring up.
Paul Crossley didn't like that because the toes in the cage, and it did help him. It did help him keep the position.
Yeah, no, it helped him set up the armbar. So Paul having a word now.
And is he going to put? Do you think he'd put? No, he's going to stand him right. He's going to stand him up and.
Well, that's a bit of a strange one. So one guy breaks the rules and then he gets to start on top. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, in the case, because Asa was in the ascendancy, but.
Yeah, not sure what that was. Strange referee in there for Paul. Paul's a great referee, by the way. He's a referee I like a lot, but I thought that was a strange decision.
The other choice would be back into the position.
Of course,
and reset.
Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense. Now we've got ourselves on the back foot here.
Gonna be
Ward looking for the choke now. It really has flipped on its head, this fight.
It's turned everything on its head. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. He's not under the chin, so if he does submit with this, it's just a face bar.
Yeah, he's fighting the top hand. He's going to hang on for that 10. And
I mean, I don't know how the judges score that now, but certainly a good start for Asa and a strong finish to the round for Daniel Ward.
Certainly a tale of two halves. And again, you can see the corner querying why the stand up and not back in the same position.
Yeah.
And to be fair, a fair question to be asked.
Yeah, no, I agree with the Aspire corner team there, Phil Turner, asking the question. If you take a point, it makes sense to stand them back up.
But if you don't ask, you don't get. So if you need that clarification, and again, didn't come in pissing and moaning, screaming and shouting.
A lot of respect for Paul Crossley. He's a very experienced referee and a very good referee as well.
So what do you think? I'm going to put you in the other corner. What
Yep.
do you say? Because
I mean, if I'm Daniel Ward's corner, I'm saying let's put this guy on his back first, otherwise he's going to take us down. So I think this is going to be a battle of will here, who can be the guy to establish control. Will probably keep it once they get there.
again, using my body language expertise, does seem blue corner looks a little more up for it. It does seem the red corner's wearing the pace of the third round a little bit. He goes straight for a low kick and then
Nice.
tries to take down and pulls guard.
I think Dan rushed that there. I think Dan needed to just settle in a bit on the feet there. So I think rushed it. Ace had done really well. Sprawl, switch it underhook, and now we're back where we started, back in the guard. I'm just hoping if we see Dan's toes in the cage, it doesn't buy him a chance to get back to his feet.
Absolutely. Got one butterfly.
He's
Trying
looking
to elevate
sweep.
the
Yep.
hips.
Like I say, he is busy off his back, Dan Ward. He's not, although he's got a wizard here, he's not essentially holding on to Ace. He is battling. He's looking for the wrist control. He's trying to control the bicep.
Yeah, hands on, getting
He's-
feet on hips, trying
Yep.
to create some distance, trying to elevate him up.
I think as well for MMA, Steve, go and close guard can be a bad decision a lot of times. It's letting the guy know you're committed to being on your back, and
Yeah.
unless you've got a ruthless armbar, then you're better using a hook, half guard, something that gives you the chance to frame, get back to your feet.
Right.
Ace are just squaring him back up so his head's toward the cage there.
Yeah, it's great positional awareness from the fighter
Yep,
on top.
yep.
You can see the Gracie Barman trying to move from side to side, trying to get the hips into play, but right now, Carrington wise to it.
Always nice to have your corner team right on top of the action as well. Ace has got the benefit of that right now.
And now it's starting to chip away. Again, looking to just try and get the paw. Got to be careful of that knee shield that's coming up. Is he going to look to try and
He's looking
bring
to go
up a
to
high triangle?
the
or-
flower armbar or the flower sweep there. You can see how comfortable Daniel Ward is on his back with the jiu-jitsu, but
It's an MMA fight, and you don't tend to win from down there.
no, that's the problem, Steve.
Yeah.
Right now, Ace is racking up control time. He is ground and pound.
Yeah.
He's letting strikes go on top. He's got to watch his arm.
Got to be careful, because again, we've seen the Gracie Barr fighter, the Derby Gracie Barr fighters all night pull victory from the jaws of defeat. If he moves, thought he was going to just rotate those hips a little bit.
Ace has got to show him the respect. He's got to show Daniel Ward the respect here. He's got to not. He can't allow him to create angles with his hips and threaten that armbar. Look at the last fight, so it's not worth it, Steve. You've got to fight for the little battle so you can win the big war.
All right. Right now, it's a tale of, we don't know how. Oh, has he got the armbar?
He's
It's
threatening
not
it.
past the hips yet, has he? Hasn't got that elbow past the hips yet, but it's close.
Doesn't look deep enough to me.
Got to stack him up now, right? Don't let him.
Yeah.
Now, you're not allowed to knee to the head in amateur.
But you can rest
Can
the
you
knee on the
put
head.
your knee on
You
the
can
head?
rest it
Yeah.
on the head. You can rest it on the head.
And I looked for a moment like what he was trying to do, but this is now. Oh, knees to the body. I like that.
Ace might be better just. End of the round.
End
there.
of the round,
Yep,
and I
nice.
missed it because I was shouting about the knees
Yep,
to the body.
same. Nice to see Ace going offensive there, though. I just hope he can see this fight out now. Daniel Ward, for me, should be looking for a finish in this round. I mean, he does have a chance of taking round one, but
Well, you don't know.
no,
and
you
that's
don't know,
it.
mate.
You can't.
You're always better putting caution to the wind and just, not resting on your laurels, not thinking about what you've done well. It's all about what you need to do better. And
You telling Carrington second, third,
listen,
first, same as the second?
I hope Phil are really drilling him now on the hip thing. It's not worth throwing punches while he's got an angle. Reset, start again.
Yeah.
If I'm in Daniel Ward's corner, I'm asking him not to rush the takedown if that's what he wants, and I'm asking him to get involved with his hands a bit more now as well, because Daniel Ward's a guy with all right striking as well, so he's not a one-dimensional fighter.
No.
He does look a little bit more tired than Asa, but
Yeah,
body languages and everything.
absolutely. Takes the center
Who's
straight.
got a bit more will now? Oh, double unders for Asa now.
Yeah, gonna lock. You can hear the Gracie Barr corner asking
Yeah,
him
he's
to-
managed to turn. Nice.
Asa, though, again, now we're going to get that battle for cage control.
Yep.
This is the grind. 6
Asa
minutes
looking to
in.
connect his hands.
Yeah, looking for the single.
Looking for the big takedown.
Gonna try and elevate
Can he
his
get it?
man up.
Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he step over and reap? Can he connect his hands on a double leg?
And again, a lovely strong base created there by Daniel Ward. As soon as he felt that single was coming, spread out the base, based well, and gonna make Carrington work for this. Good head pressure.
I'd like to see Asa either attack the knee more on the single, gives him a little bit more leverage than it does when he's high seat. Just here now, he should. That was a great position for him to tie something up. He's looking to tie up the ankle.
Yeah, gonna try and turn him over, and now gonna have to work. Now half. He's got. The cage was in the way and allowed
back into that
Ward
familiar
to
position.
pull that mount and to pull that guard. And again, we know how dangerous these guys are off their back.
I think Dan's really tired now. This is all about psychology now. This is all about power of the mind. The bodies are spent. Both guys are tired. Asa may be a little bit fresher. He's got his toes in the cage again. I can see Paul William Crossley telling him off. Probably going to be his last telling off for that, I think.
So you can't keep doing it, but Carrington now looking to just try and consolidate position, not wanting to give anything away.
I'd like to see him hand fight a little bit more, control the hands of Daniel Ward. If he can control the hands, he can stop the submission attempts.
Ward trying to go up high.
Very side nice control now. Best part of the fight so far for Asa. It's the first time he's passed the guard. He's gone back to half guard, but that gives him good control anyway.
And you can lock down in the half guard. I mean, this is Randy Couture position 101, isn't it? Lock down the half guard, don't let him up, and then start chipping away.
Yep.
But it shows the respect that Carrington has for Ward's ground game, because he's not rushing. He's not looking to try and find a finish that's not there. It's going to just chip away and let time be the enemy.
That's it. Show some maturity. Hold on to your win, see it out. He's done all the hard work now. He's well up on the scorecards, in my opinion. Daniel Ward's extremely tired. He might have one last chance at an armbar or something.
Well, that's just it. You never know.
He's working for it. The hips are going. Great work by Asa just to keep circling and flattening Dan back out, taking away the angle from him.
But again, even on his back, Ward keeping Asa Carrington honest, making him work. And again, another
toes in the cage again.
But now is he giving up a...
I'd like to see Asa go forward a little bit more now.
I stepped over almost into the mount. Certainly a position that he can control now for the next 10 seconds. And it's over. And
nice. Good work by both guys.
All a matter of control in the third round. Who had it there? Really competitive.
Happy with Asa's performance there. Thought he gave a good account of himself.
You can tell that Daniel Ward is given everything. Listen, absolutely spent.
That's a man who's left everything in the cage. He can go away, the head held high. You can only give your best, Steve, and both guys have put a real shift in there.
Absolutely. Carrington had to be aware and careful of the
well done, mate.
Submissions and grappling on the bottom, but he did everything he needed to do. Daniel Ward, always aggressive, always in it.
Yep. Tough guy.
Perhaps needed to look to either stand up or get top position and not rely on the jits on the bottom.
Listen, when Dan was on top, we saw what he was capable of. He was quick to look for the finish. So, I think for him it was just a little bit more awareness on the cage wall that lost him the fight today. But
fighters to the center,
good contest.
Please. Fighters to the center.
Just before we make this official, we give a quick shout out to sharefight.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds to go to the judges' scorecard, all 3 judges score this in favor of your winner. In the blue corner, Asa Carrington. Please show your appreciation for Daniel Ward, who took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. Thank you.